Oh, I don't fucking think so.
Welcome to Straight Up Reviews, where there's no bullshit beyond the sign. When I did my review of Between Hell and a Hard Place, one of the executive producers, Darren Conrad, asked me to review one of his own works. This was called Kill Switch, so I thought, why not? However, looking over its subject matter, I find it much inappropriate to use this as a means of intimidation, so I'll use this instead. There will be spoilers. Do not watch this video if you haven't seen this movie. You have been warned. We open on a flying shot of a field before it transitions into various shots of a small town, all while the Lord's Prayer is spoken all over. After that's all over, we see some people hosting a town meeting. That's strange. Shouldn't these be held in a town hall, not somebody's house? Why the guy offer free booze? Where can I sign up? However, I think these people have had enough since they are obviously pissed off about something related to guns in school.
The solution's easy. No more guns on school property, period.
Thank you for putting the obvious, but even that has flaws.
What criminal has ever obeyed the rules?
Sir, please wait your turn.
I'm just saying. This is a bunch of bull. Put an officer in every school.
Not a bad idea, but this did not stop my own school from being set on fire.
I don't know about everyone else here, but I think this is simple. You see any teacher that wants a gun in the classroom, I say let them have it. You send them through training, you give them a holster, and you feed them a steak dinner for protection.
The last teacher that brought a weapon to school ended up slicing his own throat with it. Imagine what Kubadera would do with a gun.
We can't have teachers running around school with guns. God forbid it goes off and hits a child. We'd all be right back here trying to figure out how to avoid a lawsuit.
And that's why they go through training.
I like this guy. I don't like his policies, but he really doesn't give up on the whole arm the teachers thing. What is he afraid of? That the kids are going to reenact the wall? So, from what I gather so far, there was a school shooting that took place, and each person was offering ideas to further protect the school. A noble cause, but then this happens.
Speaking of crazy, where's your boy?
Excuse me?
Your son? You know, that boy's a little messed up in the head.
Say that again.
Now you know who's doing these shootings? Them loners, them goth kids, them so-called kids with a mental illness.
Okay, I'm beginning to like this guy even less. In fact, I hate him. It's guys like him that are the reason why kids with mental disorders are afraid to go to school now. That Sandy Hook bullshit. That was not because the kid had a mental disorder. It was among most things due to the fact that he couldn't handle being in a divorced family and blamed women for it. You could be, by any society standards, normal and sane, and still do this kind of shit with the right motivation, whether it makes sense to others or only to you. However, I do not blame this movie for my anger. It just pisses me off how after 2 years, there are still people around that say this bullshit and believe it. And Earl attacking Scott over his kid simply for having such disorders is just fucking cruel. Despite all that, I am curious to see where this is going.
The only danger I see right now to these kids is yours. So if you need me to go buy a choke chain for your boy, Walmart's open 24 hours. Oh hell yeah, I'd do that for this community. And God help us all if you two decide you're going to go popping out another special needs kid. Yeah, I got something special if he gets out of line.
Yeah, a 38!
You two, shut up.
So the meeting goes haywire when Earl and Scott get into a fight. The house becomes divided between who's on Earl's side and who's on Scott's side. We then cut to said kid Earl's been bitching about as he walks past an older couple. The girl telling her boyfriend about him.
Troy, he's creepy. I remember when we were kids, we'd play together and he just kept staring at me. One day I didn't feel like playing with him, so he followed me around everywhere. I ran home and he just sat on the front porch waiting for me to come out.
Now that's understandable. What's not understandable is that she sicked her boyfriend on poor little Zach. This dude is twice his size and, judging by the casting, 10 years older than him.
What's up, buddy? Oh, whoa, why you gotta be like that?
And possibly on Chris Hansen's wanted list.
Leave me alone. I'm just trying to be friends with you. I'm not your type. I don't know. Your hair is getting long enough. I like that. Faggot. Remember which way you come home tomorrow.
Zach then comes home to have his daily meds for dinner while his parents talk about the meeting.
Now we have a few options.
Okay.
We can either put a down payment on this place, or we can move to the city.
I want to move to the city.
But we have peace and quiet right here.
Were we at the same board meeting last night? Seriously?
Yeah, there is that.
Little did they know, Zach has his place bugged.
Jesus Christ, this kid should be in the CIA, not ostracized by assholes like Earl.
Actually, it's rather a touching moment, as they are talking about whether or not they should move to the city and provide a better life for Zach, something Zach himself is overexcited about.
So, problem solved here, movie's over. Nothing can go wrong there. What? But everyone gets a happy ending, even that asshole Earl. He wants that kid out of town. Fine, how are they gonna fuck this up?
The next morning, Zach's parents tell him about the move, and he fakes disinterest before going on another walk, when a bunch of teens, led by a creepy jock here, ruin his good day. Ironically, with the foundation of a good day. However, Zach doesn't take any of that shit.
What was all that gay shit? It was
Way to go, man.
Oh yeah, boy. It's about to be a goddamn hootenanny! Oh, y'all don't want none? Y'all don't want none?
Zach, calm down, okay?
Oh, I'm calm. I'm calm, Summer. How about you? Are you calm? Calm down. Calm down. I hate that word. Every single fucking time. Calm down! You calm the fuck down! Summer, we could have been something together. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I'm the king of the world!
We're supposed to feel bad for him, right?
After pulling the knife on Troy and the gang, Zach comes home to not take his meds, while still having the knife in his hand. The sheriff arrives to arrest him, and the parents take it as well as you'd expect.
Hannah! Get Zach out here!
Zach, get your ass out here right now!
And Zach takes seeing the sheriff here as well as you'd expect. Meds or no meds.
What happened, Bill?
Go away!
Get your ass out!
But just when things can't get any worse, asshole Earl shows up, prompting the mom to take up arms.
The gun!
So, Rufus has a gun, and I saw Earl outside, and I know he has a gun.
This is ridiculous!
How is this ridiculous? Earl's just looking for any opportunity he can to shoot. We need guns!
You're setting us up!
This is a setup! Can you not see it? Do you think it's just by chance that Earl happened to pass by at the same time our sheriff is arresting our son? It's not! We need guns!
But the father comes up with a more peaceful solution, which involves him handcuffing his kid. The sheriff, who is reasonable up until this point, does the stupidest thing he could ever do in this movie.
Well, I'm gonna deputize you, only till my backup gets here.
Way to go, asshole. You just gave adult Cartman here authority. It doesn't matter if you try to put him on a leash, she's gonna exploit him.
Gun!
See? I know this is supposed to be a bus gone bad, but I'm rooting for the parents here.
Anywho, Earl dies, Zach dies, the parents are probably gonna do time, and the teens who started this bullshit get away scot-free. But don't worry, a local knows what really happened.
Oh, what happened next? Ain't nothing damn sketchy about this. Now, them kids have been harassing that Conley boy ever since they moved here. Now, if he pulled a knife out on them, well, you know what? They had it coming. Now, I've done called the cops on them a whole bunch of times. Ain't nothing ever done about it.
All right. Thank you. And now
that boy ain't done nothing either until y'all pushed him to it. Now, all this shooting here, that was the adults. But you ain't reporting on that now, are you? If you can't respect each other, then how do you expect the kids to do it?
And now back to you in the studio.
Too bad the reporter didn't take her seriously. This was a very weird movie. It's not a bad one, but the Aesop started to falter when Zach started going nuts in the oncoming shootout. But I do wonder if that last bit really did happen or it was a hallucination from one of those meds. There was clearly no label on the bottle, so there could be anything in them. But take all the political crap out of the equation and it's a popcorn movie at best. I recommend it still. At least for the satisfaction of seeing that bastard go down. As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I miss. Stay tuned for more.